What are you doing?
Huh? Me? Just hanging around.
My name is Sarah, aka Full of a Noob, and sorry I'm filming in this angle. I'm trying not to, film the outside of my window just because, I like you guys, but please don't come to my house. Also, with that being said, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for subscribing to my channel. It means so much that there's almost 170 of you guys subscribed to my channel, and not long ago there was only just 30, and that's like a huge jump for me at least. That's crazy. That's honestly for this week's video, I was going to film like a similar video from last week. Also, shout out to Easy actually for commenting on my video. That's honestly insane. But yeah, this week's video is not going to be me waking up at 4:30 because let's just say I'm a little bit sleep deprived, and I can tell because I feel a little burnt out. So we're going to take it a little bit chill this week and see how it goes. And for this week's video, we will be going outside for 30 minutes every day. Yes. Wow. That's crazy, right? I'm going to go outside. Okay, but all jokes aside, I'm actually going outside every day for 30 minutes to either walk or run, depending on the mood. And the reason I'm doing that is because, well, after studying engineering for 3 years, I'm gaining a little engineering weight. So I want to kind of introduce a more healthier way, a healthier lifestyle, so that in the future I can adapt it if I feel it's nice, you know? So I do go to the gym occasionally, but I do think that cardio and just in general, moving that body is important. And I want to see how it impacts, my studies and how I feel overall, because let me just tell you, the past couple days have not been so hot. But let me just say, I'm at a low right now and I don't feel too good, but it's okay. It's okay, that's part of life. If you've been watching my other videos, you know that I'm studying for an entrance exam, and I don't want to disclose yet, just in case there's some Finnish people on here. If you don't know, I live in Finland, and let me just say the entrance exam, I bet just me saying this right now, the Finnish people are like, yeah, I know where you're applying to. But anyway, I don't want to disclose where I'm applying to, just because I'm not taking it that seriously, in a sense that I really love what I do, but the thing is, the job market is booty, as everybody knows, so I'm applying to, let's say, a certain place where you're guaranteed a job. And I've also wanted this, kind of job or kind of field. I've always wanted to go into it ever since I was in middle school. I certainly love being an engineer, but if I graduate from my master's in engineering and don't get and I'm not employed, why the frick am I gonna study? And the exam is quite competitive, so there's many people applying, and I just don't want that kind of talk. In general, the atmosphere is quite toxic, at least here in Finland, and I just don't want that, especially because I don't want to take it that seriously. And also, I love being an engineer, and I think my channel will always be related to it, somewhat related to engineering studies. And even if I were to get in, I still would continue doing engineering, if that makes sense. So it's just kind of like, it sounds bad, but it's just kind of a safe net, just because, the job market's booty. But I still think at the end of the day, I will always somewhat have engineering in my life because I just love it so much. With that being said, I woke up today at 6:30 to do a practice exam for the entrance exam. And let me just say, it just didn't go too well, just because of the fact that I'm just not in the mood, and I'm feeling really I'm not not feeling as productive, not gonna lie. But we still gotta grind, but I think we're gonna grind in a different way and take these things very chill. We're gonna, revise and do some basic problems. I think doing a practice exam today was just not it. It was just not it. But I started the practice exam and I did an hour and 15 on biology section. And the total time for the exam is 4 hours and 30 minutes. And so I still had 3 hours and 15 minutes left on the exam, but for chemistry and physics. So I know that I stop the exam, I'll do the 3 hours and 15 minutes later when I have the energy. And I know that's kind of bad because, on the actual entrance exam, I can't just be like, all right, I'm not in the mood, guys. You guys need to do this exam later when I'm in the mood. That's not possible. But for now, I think it's okay.
Now that's fresh mountain-grown coffee from the hills of Colombia.
时光悄然地流淌，回忆在心中摇晃。2025的时光，你我相遇的地方。2025我相遇你我，那是命运的交错。幸运星在此刻触摸，开启未来的轮廓。2025我相遇你我，幻想开始了。携手走过每段坎坷，书写我们的传说。
Mä näin teidät kaksi niinku jonossa silloin valinneessa.
在脑海铭刻，2025的沉默，你我相伴不寂寞。2025相遇你我，那是命运的交错。幸运星在此刻触摸，开启未来的轮廓。2025相遇你我，幻想开始了闪烁。携手走过每段坎坷，书写我们的传说。未来多迷茫，有你我就有方向。2025的路上，一起追逐。
Also, good news. I passed my master's thesis. I got a 4 out of 5 on it. While I'm slightly disappointed with the 4 out of 5, I do think the work in general is maybe a 4.5 out of 5. However, I'm not surprised that it is a 4 out of 5 due to the fact that I chose a really difficult topic. In my opinion, it would require a lot more time and effort in order for me to get that 5. I'm gonna take this 4 because I just want to graduate. So I still have one more course to study for. The exam is next week, and I really haven't had the motivation to study for it yet. Right now, I don't think I have the motivation to do it, so I'm gonna do 1 hour of physics for the entrance exam. But anyway, cheers, let's log in. So yeah, here's me being a social media star and filming myself walking, but it's super easy. If you think 30 minutes is a lot, you just put 15 minutes, you walk one direction and then walk back. Super easy. Alright, it's my birthday today, so I'm gonna chill out for a bit, so none of this. None of this. I also need a new chair. God damn, look at this. So I've been studying for the entrance exam and I totally forgot I have an exam. guys have watched my videos before, you know that when the mask comes on, shit's about to get real. I have an exam in 2 days and I haven't even started studying. But the good news is I have motivation now, because if I don't pass, I won't get this degree, so my fear levels are skyrocketing. But there's a lot to do today, so I'm gonna take you guys with me. I'm doing my laundry at the moment because I have a lot of laundry as my wedding.
Tough time never lasts. Only tough people last.
As my washing machine broke down, and so I got a new one, thank God. Thanks to my neighbor for moving out, because I got it for 20 bucks. Wow. So it's a little over 10:30 right now, and we're gonna start off with the exam that's coming up in 2 days, and I'm gonna make notes. I actually might use AI to make notes on my AI exam. Wow, would you look at that? But I do like typing my notes out just because I am learning at the same time, or revising for the exam. So we're gonna do that, thankfully. So after I'm done making the notes, I'm gonna let that knowledge marinate into my brain, and we're gonna continue studying for the entrance exam. Today we're gonna probably study physics because it's been a while since I've calculated anything, and I can't let my speed slip up because you have to be quite fast on the exam. So we're gonna practice that, and then in the evening we're gonna read theory and edit this YouTube video. But first, coffee. Time to bed rot. I love how I said I was gonna go to the library today. That's not gonna happen. It's 11 o'clock. I got 5 hours in and I finished 5 presentation slides. I could technically pull an all-nighter and finish them all, but I'm not Kay Chung, so I'm not gonna do that. So it's good night for me. Good night. So I'm gonna end this video with a quick review on whether I recommend walking or running each day for 30 minutes. Absolutely yes, I do recommend it. So far I've lost 0.5 kilos, so half a kilo, and I would say that when I went for runs, I got more energy to study afterwards, and the walking was more of a meditation, so I had peace of mind afterwards, and that helped getting back into the flow. Definitely recommend, and that's all I gotta say. Anyway, thank you for watching this video. If you made it this far, let me know in the comments. But stay tuned for more video every other week.